any final comments that you would like to make, on things that I didn't ask you about that you feel 11th grade is things that are very relevant for 11th graders, and or any comments from your perspective as a father of not one, but two 12th graders right now?
Well, with respect to 11th graders, I think something that we haven't touched on and tends to kind of be forgotten in talking about 11th graders and their college application process is they may not be back in school in the fall either. And that makes me very sad to think about. I hope that we can find a way to have kids here on our campus in the fall. And even if we do, though, I think there's no question that the experience that the current 11th graders are going to have as seniors is going to be either significantly or profoundly different than the 12th grade experience they would have had in a normal year. So they're dealing with a lot because their college process is going to be altered in some ways. That's clear. Their experience as high school seniors is going to be altered a lot, no matter what. And what I would say to them is that I think schools in general, and now I'm talking about secondary schools, are also trying their hardest to figure out how they can make the best of this situation. And my experience so far with our kids, because I'm teaching online now and we're doing virtual school, is that the kids have been incredibly adaptable, adjustable, agreeable, cooperative. Occasionally, I have to have one of my students text another student to wake them up and come to online class. But overall, I've been amazed at how well they've handled it, better than I have. And I would want them to know that we all on the school side recognize that they're dealing with a lot of extra stuff that they wouldn't have been otherwise, and that will continue to be the case, and we will continue to be understanding about that and be as supportive as we possibly can.
Right. And your kids?
And my kids are planning to go to college next fall, and their plan is to go whether they're able to be there in person all the time, part of the time, or none of the time in the fall semester. And they're excited, they want to go, and the truth is they don't really have anything better planned.
Who does, right?
Right. So I'm not giving them the option of sitting around at home and just looking at me. They've got to be well occupied, and I think they'll be better occupied doing whatever version of college they are offered than they would be doing anything else.
Right. Okay. Well, first of all, thank you very much, Grant. This has been fantastic. Sure. Thank you to everybody who has tuned in. I see a few more questions that came in that we don't really have time for today. I'm sorry, but we will either email you answers to those, or we will keep them on the list for Grant for next week. Which, as I mentioned, will be very much about the financial end of all of this and what it means for colleges and for students. So thank you, Grant, and thank you everybody who has joined us, and we hope to see you again next week. Thank you.